All right, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. We're live here, Daytona. Well, I tell you what, this is going to be awesome here tonight. Man, we got a treat here for the Winstel Cup Racing Series. Normally K&N cars, but I'm going to tell you what, these crazy guys, no one out here swapped out the K&N car, went back in and got the car tomorrow, whatever one you want to call it, and come out here to Daytona. And they're going to run this thing, folks. Let me just go ahead and give you an idea of some speed. That's right. Your eyes don't need adjusting. You don't need to go to the eye doctor. You don't need glasses. Cataracts ain't jumping up on you because you're seeing 230 mile an hour. And in a draft, you're about to see about 250 mile an hour. Well, I'm going to tell you, these guys tonight, whew, hey, they got bigger watermelons than I got. That's all I got to say, whatever you want to call it. Because it's going to be some pack racing, crazy racing, Daytona style here tonight live for the Winstel Cup Racing Series. And these boys are about to put on a show. Over 200 mile an hour. And I hope these guys got their virtual life insurance paid up. Because some of these guys tonight, man, they going to need it. Will be interesting to see, though, when they get to pack, what's going to happen here. As right now, they're in the middle of qualifying. Boy, we got a good set field here tonight. 32 cars out here about to do jet-like style speed. And hopefully there ain't nobody going to be in the wall. But we might see some 4 wide, 5 wide. 6 if these guys can make it stick. Who knows with these guys? Gonna be awesome. Here we go. Well, I'm gonna tell you, I'm getting pumped up. Tide right out there trying to clean up. He might need more than Tide to clean, man, what he's gonna have to have after he's done with this race. I mean, at 200 and some mile an hour. There's no joke right here. It's the old style car tomorrow, so to speak. On iRacing, that is. All right, well, I'll tell you what, right now, the number 94, Brendan McGee, excuse me. On top right there, looking good. I'll tell you what, I want to appreciate everybody in. Right now, grab your refreshments. Hold your seat down because you're about to get blown away here tonight. Daytona International Speedway, folks. That's right, for the Winstel Cup Series. Normally in the K&N car, but they swapped it out tonight here for an unrestricted plated race, and he's going for a ride. Unrestricted plated race here. Man, I'm going to tell you, these guys are about to put on a show here live, Daytona International Speedway. Nice. Here we go. We're about to go racing, fellas. Ladies, everybody else. Man on pole tonight. Brendan McGee puts it on pole. Zach Campbell out second. Nicholas Doucette starting third. Brendan Howell in fourth. Justin Roden right there. Rowden, whatever you call it, starting in fifth. Matthew Blossom in sixth. Dalen Roberts there in seventh. Ryan Doucette in eighth. Jake Poland there in ninth. Philip Snipes, he's rounding in the top tens. Look to the rest of the field, boy. Whew, I'm going to tell you, these guys out here got to be some gunslingers. They definitely got some death warrants, or they just bound crazy. I don't know which one to say because it's going to be awesome out here. Hang on to your hats, folks. We're going to go out here 60 laps around this place at over 240, 230, almost 250 mile an hour tonight, live at Daytona International Speedway, because we're in some unrestricted machines. That's right, unrestricted. That means no restrictor plate, no nothing. Here we go. Zach Campbell right there going to start on the outside. Gonna look good. Oh, 30 of these guys out here. We're going to try to keep up with all this action because it's definitely going to be crazy. As here we go. These boys out here, that man says he's got a happy face. You always hear him turn the frown upside down. He's about to turn that thing from upside down to down. Looks like we got two happy face cars. I know we got two of Lowe's machines out there. We'll see how happy they are after this race is over with, as these guys are getting set here to do battle Daytona. Let's hope that they come out of this place without killing each other. Here we go. Nicholas Doucette right there. McDonald man out front. We're getting set to go green flag racing. Pace cars coming out of turn number 4. Going to duck off on pit road. And we got a wild one here for 60 laps here tonight. Well, I got to bring up the RPM on this thing because the speeds are just going to be astronomical. Out of this world. Pace cars in. Here we go. We're about to go green flag racing, folks. Start of this one, they hammer the gears. Don't have to wait till these things get too long to get up through there and go through the crowd. As a man out front, Brendan McGee, he gets a jump out there in this McDonald Big Mac machine. Now, we won't see too much pack racing at first. You'll see small packs because look at that, 212, 214. They're rocket ships, man, with 4 wheels on them right now out front. You got the, hey, man says he sucks. I don't know about all that. But anyways, 240 down the front stretch, the back stretch into turn 3. Coming out of turn 4, then a single file line. Look like a streaming line bullet right now as they come across here. As to complete this one, hang on to your hats up there. They still in a single file line here, drafting up a cool 248, 49, almost 250. They're going to hit supersonic speed for this one's over with. Whoa, 25's in the wall, hang on to it. I know you got a paint car, but you don't be painting that thing like that fast anyways. Battle up front, 3 wide in the back. They're going 3 wide already down the bad stretch into turn 3. Out front, 94 still hanging on to it. He's got, look at that, we got McDonald's and Checkers. Lots of 2 good eating places. Another car up there in the wall already. Man, no caution yet. They still 2 wide in the back up front, still in a single file freight train motion right now as they come across into turn 1, completing lap 3. Well, these guys are hauling the mail. They hauling something right now. Hopefully, man, they ain't hauling nothing in the drawers because they're looking good out there. At 250 mile an hour, man, they had to drag me out this mug. Wow. Well, right now, looking good. Oh, you rooting for the number 18 machine. Go white, huh? All right, good deal. Up front, the single file. See if we can't find a white machine for you right here. Well, he's back here in the back on the tail end of this whole freight train. Coming across here at lap 3 here. They're about to complete lap 4. They completed it. There's the 18 machine. He's looking car. As my fans going crazy in the background here on me. Boy, I'm telling you what, car up high just a little bit. There's Mr. Smiley Face. He got 23 behind him. That's Matthew Blossom right there. They are still single file. Separate pack in the back far back there. These guys, man, are nose to tail. Whoa, the 18 gets in the back of the 69. Not a place to bump draft 230 mile an hour. That'd definitely knock your dentures. Your hemorrhoids out one. Doesn't really matter which one comes first. Either way, I don't have it side by side tonight. Sorry, not on this track because I don't have it for this car. So, no side by side tonight. Probably tomorrow night. Right now, though, man, they're looking good. So I'm going to try to keep up with all the action we got going on here. Up front, they're still single file. And out back here, look at that number 14, Michael Finlayson. He's got the Lowe's machine, and it's Rento. It says Rento on the hood. I don't know what that means, but hey, he's got his brother out there running around too. Sean, he got his hands full with the petrol machine back there behind him. As though they're trying to get up front here. Lap 5 of 60 already complete. They're going 2 wide up front already, folks. Hold on to it. Whoa! Smiley face. Bull about got a grin full of Budweiser right there. And he would have been smiling. Would have been drunk, but either way, but he had a wreck too. But hey, you know how that goes. Right now, look at that. 245 mile an hour. That's just bad fast. I always say it. Bad fast drivers and some bad fast cars on a bad fast track. Well, tonight, literally, they're in some bad fast supersonic machines. Tires wearing out. The 2x2 coming out of the line. They crossed that line that time for lap 7 here, coming into turn number 1. Outside groove there. You got the man up top. There's Wyatt. He's up top. 69's along with him. That's Evan. He's up there too, down low. A 24 machine. I know who that is. That's actually Brian. That's Brandon McKissy right there. Man, ain't kissed the wall. Hope you don't, at this kind of speed, we won't ever see him again. They already tried to paint it a couple times. They are mixing it up a little bit right there in a little small pack. As the tires go off, let's see what they're doing up front. Battle for the lead. The 0-2 checker machine says, I'm tired of following Big Mac. He goes on the inside. Zach Campbell will go door to door as they head into turn 3, coming out of turn number 4. They got the jet mode hooked up right now. He falls back in line, can't make it happen. Man threw a chicken nugget in his windshield when he went by him right there. Awesome. Brendan McGee out front looking to try to take this thing. I got the Blimpie. Yeah, we got Blimpie. We definitely got some Blimpies. Yeah, everybody likes Blimpie. Blimpie, there's Blimpie Cam. Look, everybody likes Blimpie. And up front, well, they are still. I just wonder, man, what if I've never drove this car around here, but you have got to have reflexes like a cat in order to keep up with this car right now. They're doing a phenomenal job of keeping this thing in check right now, because I would have already done killed each other and been all she wrote. A little spread out a little bit. Now that's what this car involves more of, spread out, because that's the more of like what's the word I'm looking for? They don't have the drag package like the Gen 6 and whatnot, where they're going to get up there in a pack. These guys get spread out a little bit more, so that's why you're seeing more of the packs here. Now you see Michael Finlayson in his car. Right behind him, Thomas is right there. There's Sean. They got both of them got Rento cars out there. I don't know if they're just renting a thing, but I don't know what that stands for. Well, we had 23 of them here tonight, grid. Not everybody gridded up. I don't know why. Huh. Well, back up front, Brendan McGee's the man out front, and he's trying to hang on to it. 83 there. Brandon Howell looking good. So far, whoa, car on the wall. Hold on to it. They took it too wide. Had to make some evasive movers right there. An evasive move. Yeah, that's right. 50 to go. Well, they are mixing it up front. I'm just wondering if Zach Campbell actually can get anything done up there. Well, they're still nose to tail right there to 94 in the 0-2 machine of Zach Campbell. The checker machine's following around the Big Mac machine. One's got a clown, the other one's got, well, I don't know, it just got burgers. That's all. Hey, checkers is good either way. The other one got a smiley face behind him. Oh, we got our car wrecking. In the back. Hang on to it. He did. Good deal. Wow. Right now, up front still, nose to tail, single file. Brendan McGee out front. Zach Campbell sitting in second. Brendan Howell there in third. And Jake Poland, he got the 86 machine rolling. Look how low down that car is. I mean, at 240, 230 mile an hour, it's probably pushing that thing to the ground. Ryan Doucette right there rolling around this place. Dylan Roberts there. Brendan McKissy. Whoa, are they mixing it up front? Yes, they are. Battle for the lead. Zach Campbell takes it to the front. He's got a missile coming across the line in turn number 1. He takes that spot away, brings smiley face Brendan along with him. There we go. And Brendan, he goes back to the 3rd place spot as of right now. So Brendan's got to figure out something. Ryan Doucette's trying to get up in the mix. And he's got his old interstate battery machine out there. Well, they are still mixing it up front. Well, the action is fast and furious around this place, man. You gotta love it. So we go through this field a little bit. Michael Finlayson's right there in 11th. Thomas, he's sitting there in 12th. You got Sean Peglegs. What do they call him? Pegleg. I call him Ping, but hey, Pegleg. Either way, he's in 13th. And Ashton Crowder, he's right there in 14th. Brett Fossey. I love saying Fossey. That's really not how to pronounce it. I think it's Feos, but Brett Fossey. Either way, he's in 15th. Jose Celis Jr. right there in the 3 machine. He already got a little damage, but he's in 16th spot. And Devin Manzi, he's got the TCR Japan. Well, he's running a Japan car around here. He's in 17th right now. Joshua Robinson, right there in the 18th spot. Andy Trapani, Japan. I guess that's how you say him. He's in 19th. Evan. Well, he got some tore up cars, and I don't know why. Didn't have no caution, no wreck or anything. So, I don't know. Back up front. Oh man, I tell you what, the Interstate Battery Machine, they're coming into pits. Buddy coming down through the pits hard and charged right now. Now they do got to get down to pit road speed or you get a penalty. So you can't go flying through pit road now. That's still against the rules. All right, so far, well, the action has just been non-stop here. These guys have just turned the wick up and just went boom shakalaka. That's what I call it. Wow. Well, if you like fast-paced, high-octane, in-your-face style racing, here you go. This is it. I like it, but still, that's just me. All right, back out front. Zach Campbell's there. Ryan Doucette still leading this one. Here we go. Well, I'll tell you what, folks, right now they are still hauling it out here at Daytona International Speedway. Hey, what's more surprising? We've been caution free so far, cross your fingers, that is. I mean, because these guys, if they get hit or anything, they're about liable to hit to the moon. They have moved 3 wide. Coming into the turn, Zach Campbell just got a bullet coming up through their field. They are 3 wide back in the back. Hold on to it just a little bit. Here comes Captain Smiley right there behind him, Matthew Blossom. That 23 machine, Zach Campbell still out front. He is trying to lead this thing right here. Brandon Howell, Miss Brandon Howell, the 83 with a smiley face. Brendan McGee's got the McDonald machine right there. As we're on new tires, well, look at them cars just rocket ship down the front back stretch right there. Wow, bad fast speed, 240 some mile an hour. I can't imagine what they're actually feeling inside those cars, because that has just got to be like, wow. Let's get a nose view here just to show you how fast everything looks going by at about, whamma, almost right there on his back deck lid. Hold on to it. Right along inside to see how bumpy it is. Kind of bumpy in these cars too, ain't it? Look at that. Brendan Howell all over the back left lid there, the checker machine. Who knew, right? All right, folks. You want it? We got it. Let's bring it up. Speed cam. Well, I'm going to tell you what right there, man, is an awesome sound, awesome shot heading around this track. If that doesn't get your blood pumping, your hair jumping up and down on your skin, and getting you running around the house, well, I don't know what else to do for you. Might need to go call your doctor tomorrow, get you an appointment, get some medication out there, because you need help. Man, this is exciting racing. These guys, men, are flat flying. There's Wyatt Warner, and we got Allison out there in the chat. She's pulling for him. Hey, man got a smiley face on his hood. He's definitely smiling right now in 8th spot, going for that spot there on Ashton Crowder. Looks to the inside, can't make the pass quite yet as they storm down the backstretch. He's hitting speeds 240, 241. Man's going to need some Prozac, man, or after this thing's over with, calm his nerves down. They definitely got some nerves of steel to be able to run this thing around here that fast. And all over the place, still up front, nose to tail. They got two, look, they got a smiling burger. That means burger out front and a dude smiling behind him. And another burger machine. So we got a lot of burger machines up front. Zach Campbell leading this one. Out front, Brandon Howell. Right behind him, Brendan McGee right there sitting in third. Philip Snipes, Snipe man, don't worry, he won't snipe him too bad. Sitting in fourth. Dylan Roberts rounds out the top 5. And they are just storming out of turn. So far, caution free, 38 to go here at Daytona International Speedway for the Winstel Cup. Folks, you don't need to readjust the TV set, don't need to put new glasses on, and you don't need to go to your chiropractor surgery anymore, because you're seeing it right. They are in the car of tomorrow here and are flying 240 on iRacing. That's right, no restrictor plates. These guys are out here doing what Bill Elliott used to do back in the 80s. Bullet around Daytona and Talladega. Wow, bad fast. And they're doing it feet apart from each other. Up front, they're still right there, nose to tail. Let's go back here a little bit further where Michael Finlayson is. You got a second group right there. Well, you got the two Rento machines. I have no clue what in the world Rento stands for, but I guess that means they rented these machines for the day. Hopefully they bring them back in one piece. Right now, his brother and sister, or brother or sister, whatever they want to call a man, back nose to tail. As that's Michael right there, along with Sean right behind him. As they run nose to tail, 9th to 10th place. Got Jake right behind them, followed in the tire tracks. As they storm around this pace, still at about 240 mile an hour. All single file freight train around here. I don't know if these cars could get double file for a while. They were doing it in practice. We'll have to see as the laps wind down. 35 to go. Let me know what you feel about this kind of racing out there in the chat. Think it's kind of exciting. Think it's kind of cool. I mean, hey, don't get me wrong. Now, I miss the K&N because them guys get wild with the K&N. They're usually 4 wide, 3 wide in those cars. Now they're 2 wide right there. Those guys get awesome, excited with that stuff. So, I don't know. I kind of like the speed is there, but I like that drafting that the K&N brings about it. It just brings that atmospheric style excitement to it. So, let me know what y'all think out in the chat. Right now, I know there ain't going to be anybody out there chit-chatting while we racing, because if you do that, you're liable to go slam the wall. Brandon McKissie's out there running by himself in the 24 machine. We go back to 16th place, unless somebody done out there pesticided the pit road area. I don't know what happened there. There's the Mr. Japan himself. Caution's out. Oh, man in the wall. That's the 23 of Matthew. Hits the wall, mows the grass. Honk, honk. He's coming down through there. Wow. Not as bad as what you'd think. Well, we're back we're in the caution here for the first time tonight. 33 to go. Want to be interesting. Now we rack them back up here again. Boy, these guys. Wow. This gives them a little bit of break here. I mean, you go from 240 to 80 mile an hour. Now you think you're just creeping around this place. All right. Gotta love every minute of this exciting racing going on right now. As Brendan McGee's out front, looking good so far. Want to welcome everybody here and want to wish everybody a happy Veterans Day weekend. Definitely want to support our troops and all out there and everybody that gives us the freedom to do what we get to do here and call these awesome races and bring this action-packed excitement to you here. So it's awesome. And then we got Thanksgiving coming up. Happy Turkey Day. Definitely everybody's going to be thankful for everything this month. And then me, I consider the best time of year, Christmas time, because I like the ho-ho, man. He brings presents. And it's just a good time of year, man. It's good to be, another time to be thankful. Another time to also be, 'tis the season. We all know what the reason is, so that's awesome. Everybody's all pit road. Whoa, one car almost lost it. Looks like, oh, look, Brandon McGee's going to win the race off pit road. Justin Roden, though, he's not there. Zach Campbell going to be right behind him. So those Burger Boys right there up top. Wow. Man, tell you what. Michael Finlayson up to 7th. We'll see what happens right here for a second. There you go, Allison. No doubt about it. Well, Wyatt, he's looking pretty good. He's up to 8th place right now. Brandon Howell's going to be starting this one. I just don't think that 25 machine took a pit stop. Smart move or not, couldn't tell you. There he goes off in the pits. Well, we go back green flag racing. It's going to be about, going to be 30 to go. It's been a wild one so far here, so it'll be halfway when they cross the line. What y'all think about the racing so far? All right. Well, up front, we got a good one. That's all I had to say. All right. Lights off on the pace car. We're about to go back green flag race. So it looks like they're going to be single file on the starts here. Now, I noticed that's one thing they do here at Winstel. Oh, it looks like fun. You're right, Corey. Absolutely. It looks like fun. I do miss, like I say again, the K&N style in a pack. To me, that's a little more thrilling. These guys are it's thrilling to see the pace of the speed here as we're getting set to go back green flag racing. Here we go. Out front, Brendan McGee. Got that 94 machine clocking it right there. Zach Campbell, second place spot. Brendan Howell, he's there in the third. Ashton Crowder. Well, look at Zach Campbell all over the back deck lid. I'm trying to figure it out. Yeah, like I was saying, I mean, I like the pack style racing that trucks and the K&N brings about it. These cars bring just massive power and speed to them. So more of a, I guess you got to strategically pass somebody here. You got to be careful doing it too. That's another thing. Well, up front, look at the man on the high side though. Brendan says, hey, let me show you how it's done up here. I'm about to take it too wide. They're nose to tail, inches upon each other. as they storm across the line right now. Let's give you an idea. Brandon Howell all over the nose in there, that man, as they storm around this place. Definitely an awesome run so far that they're getting done around here. They're heading around. Let's go for the cockpit view, see him go to work inside his office. Look how bouncy these cars are, though. Wow. I hear you. Hey, there you go. No problem. Well, Corey, why need you out here, man? Trying to keep it spicy, huh? I hear you. Alright, I'll tell you what, right now, looking good. Man, these guys, man, are doing nothing but just dogging around this place. 245, 50, 46, 8, 9. Oh, it didn't quite hit 250 yet. Man, right there, nose to tail. They are still just jumping around. I mean, that car, man, wow, that's a handful. That's all I can say. Handful. As they steal a nose to tail up front here. Definitely looking good so far. In the back behind them there, that looks like Wyatt. He's going door to door there with somebody. Who's he going door to door with? Nationwide machine. They're too wide right there in the back. Hold on to it. 74. That's Dylan. Oh, look at that. The 24's coming to play. Brandon McKissy. He comes up high. Too wide going into the turn. Hang on to it there. Door to door just a little bit. Ah, I hear that, Corey. Hey, don't you race on Thursday nights, Corey? I've seen you race somewhere else. Where else do you race at? They're still too wide right there with the 74 machine. He's just having all kinds of trouble falling back here a little bit. And another little pack back there with Michael Finlayson. But up front, you still got Brendan McGee. He's got Zach Campbell all over his back deck lid. And Brandon Howell right there trying to follow on the tire tracks. Let's go back here to Michael Finlayson and see. He got the Rento machine behind him. That's his teammate. Yeah, they're twins out there running around. But they're trying to follow the footsteps of that 27 there of Thomas. Let's hold on to it. Whoa, the paint man said, get out the way. Rento, I got to come through here. 25, Justin Rowden. Boy, he just moved him out the way at 240-some mile an hour, folks. He was just like a bad, fast jackhammer right there. And went through him. As he takes the spot away, now he's going to work over Michael Finlayson and go, how you doing? Right now, Michael Finlayson says, that's okay, I'm going around this guy. Y'all have had it back there. I hear that. Yeah, what league you used to run in, Corey? Right now, look at this pack of mess going on here. Oh, got to solve this thing. Because they're too fast at 240 mile an hour. They're still door to door coming across the line in turn one. 24 to go. These guys are going to mix it up here. Got a feeling. They're just sitting there waiting. 87 on the inside. Jake right down low. Up high. Michael Finlayson, a 74 there. He's going to need the National Guard when this one's over with. Because, man, right now, Michael Finlayson's trying everything he can to say, look, I got a tank and I'm coming through here. You better doggone call in some reserves. You're going to need it when I'm done. Because right now, Finlayson's looking good. Battle's going on behind him, the 27. Thomas is on the inside. 25's up high. That's old Brendan. 25, 25, 24, excuse me, Brendan. Wow, right there. No, that's Justin, excuse me, the 25 machine. Oh, okay, cool. I know I've seen somewhere. Right now, man, these guys, man, are just pulling out all the stops. See what they're doing up front here. Zach Campbell's made the pass, and he's brought Brandon Howell along with him. He's howling up a cool breeze, smiling while he's doing it, and telling everybody out there, you suck while you at it. So, he just wants one piece of that burger up there. Tell him get out the way. 23 to go across the line, 22 to go. Here we go. They about to pick it up front. Nice. Oh, okay, cool. Well, up front, Zach Campbell's the man out here trying to bring the checker machine around. And by the way, if you never ate at Checkers, they got good burgers. So, hope you like them. You got to look behind him, though. The 83 of Brandon right there. He is all over the back deck lid, trying to follow him, trying to set him up. Now, I don't think we're going to see any bump and runs. You see a bump and run, probably sitting a guy up there in the top row somewhere, and we won't find him for this time next week. Right now you got old Brendan McGee. He's back in the third. Behind him, Ashton. He's just kind of hanging out back there a little bit, trying to catch the draft and see what he can do. Let's go back here now. That 24, Brandon McKissy. He's slowly coming in the picture. There's White. Hell, Wyatt Earp out there. That's Wyatt Warner, folks. Hey, look good though. He got the smiley face machine too. He telling everybody you suck also. Hey, he's the second machine. But he's got his hands full. Philip Snipes on the inside, door to door, too wide, coming out of the turn. They're gonna storm to the line. Looks like Wyatt got that one that time. Takes the spot back away. 20 to go. Business is picking up. Here at the Winstel Cup Series, folks, we're live here at Daytona International Speedway. That's right, for the Winstel Cup. You don't have to readjust the TV set, throw the thing away, and buy a new one on Black Friday coming up. Which, I mean, you can if you want, but that's up to you. But these guys are not in the normal K&N cars. They're in these bad, fast car of tomorrows. The thing about these cars, they got a lot of speed. Don't do a lot of group style drafting, but man, we just saw right there Philip Snipes. He had to hold on to it, and I bet, man, the underside of him, man, kind of rose about 5 feet. Either way, door to door, too wide. Back in the back, 74's down low, Finn lacing up high. He's got the 25 adjusting. They're going to take it, think about 3 wide to the turns. Nope, thought better of it, but here comes the 27. Is he going to split the middle? He's going to think about it, looking at it. 74 still low. Up high, 25 right here. He'll come out of the turn. Nobody has demolished nobody. 19 to go, but it ain't over with yet. We all know how that goes. Wrecking in the background, car round. He's in the wall. 87, is he going to hang on to it? He was coming into the pits, by the way. Wow. The 87 went around. Wow. Let's go back on the replay. Well, we saw him come around. He came up on the track. Well, if you're coming out of car at about 240 miles an hour, that's something you don't want to see. Caution's out. Second time tonight. Single car spin there. Let these guys calm down here. Calm before the storm. That's what we'll call it. When they go back racing, there'll be about 15 or 14 laps to go, maybe about 13. And it's definitely going to get wild up front now. Well, folks, if you like what you see, hit a like, hit a share. Definitely, I mean, these guys out here, man, would definitely appreciate it. So, if it's your first time tuning in, hit a sub. I definitely appreciate it. All right, I'm gonna rack these things up. Let them go again. Who's y'all's favorites out here? Man, the way Zach Campbell's been, it's been a good one. If he can keep that thing up front, he probably got this car to beat. And I definitely want to appreciate, man, all the viewers out there, all the subs. And we're 4 away from hitting our goal for the year mark. The year will be December the 1st, and I definitely want to give a shout out, appreciate, thankful to all the fans and everyone else out there. '83's going to dump the 2. Okay, all right. Well, '83's up front right now, so might be reversed order. We'll just have to see. Look at Wyatt. He's going to start there minute 8 in the number 18 machine. He's going to be starting in 5th. Like I said, when we go back green flag racing, it's going to probably be about 14 to go. You know, and I know, as fast as these guys are running around this place, whew, won't take long to get that done. All right, good so far. Man up front is going to be Brandon. Brandon McGee's going to be right there behind him. Zach Campbell going to be starting in third. 0-2. He said, but 0-2 dumps everybody. All right, well, he's got his chance. Like I said, he's got a shot to knock the chicken nuggets right out of Brendan McGee, and then knock that smiley face right off the hood. I've definitely been interested. I mean, I'll say, like I was saying before, I kind of missed the packed racing that y'all do, because y'all a crazy bunch when y'all get up there and start doing that 4 wide, 3 wide. This is more of a straight line group style, just fast paced, in your face style racing here. Man's got to have a lot of nerves. That's all I'm gonna say. But it's about to be interesting, so we'll see if they can hold them. I want to see them get up there and go 4 wide in the turn. Well, Zach has led 24 laps here tonight. Brendan McGee's led 18. That man's led 1. He's about to lead 2, but I'm just saying. I know it would make this even more interesting if they'd let them double foul start. See, now that would be awesome. Maybe I'll maybe think about that too. That would be kind of cool. It's safer for a single foul, I know, but a double foul, that would just be awesome. Crazy. Which I don't know if we need to add any more craziness to these guys here. Here we go. Pace cars in. We're about to set to go green flag racing. Zach Campbell and company up front. Brandon Howell's going to lead them to the charge, and he does. Hammer down across the line. There'll be 14 to go, folks. Well, if you've not enjoyed this, they're 2 wide in the back there. The 2 DuPont machines, they're going to battle it out a little bit. As up front, you got the smiley face man of Brandon right out front. Behind him, Brendan McGee, McDonald's machine. Here comes Zach Campbell, though. He's going to try to do all he can to pull up there. I want to see if any of these cars have got anything here, because we're at lap 14 already. Across that line will be 13 to go. You got to keep in mind, folks, lap 60, that ends it. Caution comes out, 5 to go. That ends it. Oh, Zach Campbell's got his hands full. Looks like Ashton on the inside. A 2 wide coming down to the line, turn 1. They'll go door to door. The 18's on the inside of wide. They're mixing it up front now. These boys said, party time, guys. Look at this. 240 don't scare me. We're past October. Halloween's over with. Trick or treat on this one. I got my foot to the floor. 72 on the inside. Ashton, he said, I'm going to the lead. I'm bringing it to the front. Come on, White. Pull out your 6 shooters. We going. We got 8 of them under the hood right now. I need help, though, on the inside. Can we bring that DuPont machine up here? Maybe one of them Renault machines can come down the inside. Whoa! Almost put it in there. Could have threaded a needle. Would have been the big one. We're under caution. I don't know what happened on that caution. Oh well. I might throw a beer can on the track. Well, they was starting to mix it up front. Whew. Ashton Crowder, he was bringing that 72 up there. He was starting to haul the mail. He had White behind him. Now he's got Sean right there. Sean Pedleg. Man out there, man. He's kicking it with one leg. And make it a bad fast around here. Zach Campbell. He's looking good so far. Fuel strategy, huh? They should be able to make it on fuel. These guys should be able to make it really good on fuel. I don't think fuel is going to be a problem. Yeah, I don't think fuel's going to be an issue. All right, here we go. Gonna be less than 10 to go when we go back green. You got Brandon Howell up front. Brendan McGee right there in second. Zach Campbell sitting in third. Ashton Crowder there in fourth. Sean Pegg there, he's in fifth. Wyatt just right outside the fifth place spot right there. So, wow. Anything could happen here, though. All right, see if the lights on the pace car goes off this time. Yep, we're going back green. They crossed the line, gonna be 8 to go. Thought it got messed up there on that last restart. Hang on to it. Pace car's coming out of the turn here. I'm gonna bring them down the back stretch. Got a little bit of time to think about what they're going to do up front. What Mr. Smiley's got to do there, Brandon, what he's got to do to hold off that 94, Brendan McGee, and Zach Campbell, and any one of them other competitors behind him. The good thing in this car, you've got the speed to pull away. That's one thing about this car. You're not really dependent on a lot of draft, so you definitely got the speed to pull away. Here we go. Pace car's coming out of turn 4. Gonna duck off on pit road, take that hard left turn, and send these boys a flying. There's really some monster machines out here. There we go. Pace car's about to dump off in the pit road, and it does. Man up front, Brandon Howell will waste no time. Hammer down, green flag, across the line, 8 to go this time by. Listen to the thunder sound as they come roaring across the line. Wow, heading off into turn 1. Like I said, doesn't take a lap or so for these things to get up to speed. That 83, he's going to try to be taking that inside line all he possibly can, because here comes Zach Campbell. Here comes the 94. Well, they've been patient all race long. Patience is out the door at this point. 94 right there on his back deck lid. Behind them, that's the 72 and Sean. They got their hands full as they're door to door. Well, they're actually neck and neck. The only one's door to door back there, that's the two paint machines. Justin and I think it's Justin and actually Brandon. But up front, look at this one. Look at a 17 machine and a Rento. He goes on the inside, door to door, 2 wide coming out of the turn at Daytona here. 230 mile an hour. Up front, Zach Campbell looks on the inside. He gets cut off by the 94. 7 to go this time by. Business is definitely picking up front. There he goes, 94. Brendan McGee, he opened the door up just a little bit. Can't get it done. 17's down low. He's bringing Lowe's chopping block to the front. 2 wide. They hit, they touch. They're coming across the line to complete it. Lap 6, 6 to go here, folks. They're getting a little dicey up front there with the 83 machine of Brandon Howell leading the charge. 94, Brendan McKissy falls back to maybe get Zach Campbell to give him a push, bump, run, something, whatever he can do to get him up front there. He says, man, look, I'll buy you a Happy Meal if we can get up here. There they go, run down the back stretch. He's got the power to do it. Pulls it on the inside, takes the lead with ease. I say that, but then he powers on the outside. The 83 says, not so fast, Mr. McDonald's. I'm coming back to the outside. Smiley face, drag race to the line. Zach Campbell's hanging on to second. 5 to go, folks. Hang on to it. They're 2 wide in the back, and they're nose to tail up front. Coming out of turn 2 down the back stretch here with 5 to go here tonight at Daytona International Speedway. With the car tomorrow, Zach Campbell looks on the inside. He's going to try his hand on the 83. The 72 Ashton, he's up high. He'll probably take that high wide side away. Can't get it done. What I'm seeing right now is you can go down low. The problem is you can't hold it. Look at the paint machine there. Brandon McKissy bringing it to the front. Says, I'm not out of it yet. Ashton on the outside of Zach Campbell. The 72 machine. And look at that, blocking all over the place up front, breaking the draft. 4 to go, car in the wall. Caution comes out, it's over with. It's a battle. They're beating and banging. 74's around, 94's around. He hit the wall. Caution's out, it's over. And Brandon Howell's going to hang on to this one. What a finish, folks. Let's go back out on the replay and watch this. He's in the wall. Wow. Watch this one. When a car was in the wall in the back there. Yeah, right there. The 14 hit the wall hard. Hate to see it, but they come to the line. Zach Campbell, the 72, was coming to the line. Hit the wall. 94, nowhere to go. Smashed the front end like a bun on that thing. Car all over on the back stretch. Wrecking all over the place. It's a junkyard. Tore them up. Race over. Wow. What a finish. What a finish to this one. Boy, they just started to mix it up front, but that man right there in the 83 is definitely going to be smiling all the way to the bank because he knows he survived here in a awesome feed here tonight at Daytona International Speedway for the Winstel Cup Series and the car tomorrow. Usually I say K&N, but it's not that. Wow. He's just got to, well, I say he's just got to make it 3 laps, that's all. Zach Campbell right now will be in second, and Brendan McGee right there in third. Well, you gave it everything you could out there, Ashton. Well, ain't nobody coming in the pits. That strategy ain't gonna work. Wow, what a finish. Well, I'll say there ain't nobody coming in the pit. This thing's not going back green. I don't know why he's going in the pits. We're done. One and done. I'll tell you, that guy back there smoking, he's gonna hope that he makes it. He might need to cut the car off and on, clutch it around here a little bit. Sounds good, Corey. Yeah, Legends. Now that was fun. The Legends of Dirt. They had a bunch of little weed eaters, little clown cars, what I call them. That's right, folks. Next week, dirt racing, Legends. It's gonna be fun. All you hear, them things go around the track. All you hear is me. Sound like an angry weed eater or a ticked off vibrator one. I know, I said that. My bad. I'm sorry to any women out there. My bad, kids. My bad. Hey, I always had to say something make it interesting. Y'all heard it first here, so there you go. My apologies if I offended anybody. And if I did, then, well, you'll be alright. Well, that man up front, well, I tell you, he held on to it. Brandon, awesome job up there. Zach Campbell in second. Brendan McGee's going to bring it home in third. Wow. Well, it was an interesting race. I'll definitely give it that. I don't know if them cars are going to make it. Are they going to make it to the end here? Reported. Alright, I'm just wondering if those cars back there smoking gonna make it another one. They gotta make it only a lap around here, so. It looks like we are. It looks like that man's gonna come around here. Final time for Brandon Howell right there, putting it in victory lane. Wow. What a race. What a race. Says Hendrick hates me. Okay. Coming into turn number 3 for the final time here. The man up front, Brandon Howell, is going to take it to the checker flag. And it looks like they're going to survive. Cars that are blowing up, that is. They made it 5 laps. Woo! There we go. Cross the line. Nice run here tonight. There you go. The 83 putting it in victory lane. Wow. Gotta love it. Brendan down here. All right, got them all down here in the down here, so we can get a talk in with them. Well, let's bring up our third place man, Brendan McGee. Brendan McGee, Joe in the booth. Got a copy?
I do, and by the way, that Brandon is not Brandon Howe. The Brandon Howe you're looking for is, let me see up here. The number 83, Jeff Purvis. That's who you're looking for.
Oh, okay.
But yes, I do have a copy.
All right. Well, I appreciate you telling me that. Yeah, because sometimes the names are a little different. Hey, I'll tell you what. Wild race, man. Bad fast speeds out there in these cars. I'm so used to y'all guys being, 3 wide, 4 wide around these places in the K&N cars. Kind of different to see y'all a lot of single file out there. But how was the car? And man, just the crazy speed and that finish right there.
Well, at the finish, it was going to be very interesting. Unfortunately, we had that yellow flag, but there was a lot of sliding around that you could see that we were doing there, trying to get by each other. The trick was it was very, very easy to get a slingshot, but the hard part was figuring out the right time to use it. The cars tonight, for what they were, doing 250 mile an hour to the corner, they handled decent, actually. Thank you to Brandon Howe for putting the setup together for this. I think it's definitely a combination you'll see back together for next season, because as you know, Joe, Season 8, a good portion of the schedule is going to the car tomorrow, period. So that's including short tracks and road courses and regular speedways. So, like I said, this is the first official race with the car tomorrow. And next week, we actually go dirt track racing at Lanier with the Dirt Legends.
Yeah, I know. I call them the weed eater clown cars. So that's what they sound like, look like when they're running around there. Things are awesome, man, to watch them around dirt. So that'll be exciting. Well, hey, you pulled off third here. You got caught up in that accident, but luckily was able to maintain staying third. You got anybody out there you want to thank?
Just thank you to everyone for showing up and actually putting on a very clean race tonight. I was actually worried we'd be having 9 or 10 cautions, and then we ended up with, 4? And even a 30-lap run at the beginning. So much, much cleaner than what I thought it would be. The guys put on a good show, in my opinion. Really, everyone just spent that first full run kind of figuring out what the car is going to do. And even pitting was a whole lot different, because instead of slowing down from 185 to 60, now you're slowing down from 240 to 60. So you had to start slowing down in the middle of 3 and 4. So a completely different dynamic of a race tonight. But I think it may not have been 3 and 4 wide like we're used to, but I still think it put on a really fun show just because of how different it was.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, again, congratulations on pulling that thing off in third place tonight in a wild one.
Thank you, and thank you for broadcasting. We'll see you next week for Dirt Legends, and not to miss out on the 3 and 4 wide action the week after Dirt Legends. The K&N car is at Talladega with the exact same setup we used for the 2001 Alabama 500. So if you wanted 3 and 4 wide, 5-6 rows deep, you're going to find it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That is always exciting to see y'all guys put those shows on there. All right, that's Brendan McGee. Brendan and McGee there. He's definitely there. So let's get on Zach Campbell up here, second place man tonight.
Not do that.
Zach Campbell, Joe White in the booth. Got a copy?
I, in fact, do have a copy.
Well, I tell you what, did everything you could up there tonight to put this thing in victory lane. You had a bad, fast machine out there. It just was a little bit short. Caution came up a little bit. Not to help you out, but hey, either way, pulled it off in second. What was you feeling out there all night long?
Oh man, that was one of the most insane Daytona races I've ever been a part of. Letting off all the way, going through the corner. It was crazy. I mean, the main thing was that I had some great partners there with Brendan McGee and Brandon Howe. We were able to pull away every single run, and it was something really, really fun. I think really, really special. You can't really get in any other league. I was kind of surprised we only had 3 cautions, but it was a great surprise. And shame one ended the race, because I probably could have gotten Brandon there. But it was truly, truly awesome.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Definitely kind of exciting to see. A little bit different than what I'm used to seeing y'all do here at restrictor plate tracks. That's what I was telling Brendan there, man. The K&N car, y'all normally always 3 wide, 4 wide action there. But hey, man, you just like I said, a little short tonight. That's okay. You had a bad, fast machine. Got anybody out there you want to thank?
Larry Mack was up on the box again tonight. He was doing great. And he's our lead engineer now for Rexus Esports for all our programs. He's been doing just such a good job lately. So I feel like we're gonna get home. We're gonna give him some ice cream.
Hey, everybody loves ice cream. There you go. Either way, congratulations on bringing home a second tonight, Zach Campbell.
All right, thank you, man.
All righty. Tell you what, let's head on down here to Victory Lane. Get a talk in with Brandon. Brandon Howell, Joe White in the booth. Got a copy?
Yes, sir, buddy.
Well, I tell you what, you're in the right place. You had a smiley face on the hood of that thing, and definitely you're smiling right now because you're in Victory Lane here tonight, Daytona International Speedway for the Winstel Cup Racing Series. How was the car, and how was those last couple laps for you?
The car was great. Me, Zach, and Brennan all had a good strategy that entire race, and we just planned to stay at the front and work together and stay there and make sure no one got around us. And when I had the lead on that, coming to that last restart, I knew that I had the race. Towards the end there, the car, because we already had a heat cycle on the tires, it was tight. It was hard to drive. But I knew if I stayed high and didn't let anyone get underneath me, I'd be good to go.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Definitely was interesting out there, man, to see, man, some awesome speed in these cars. But hey, you pulled the victory off, held on down there, kind of got a little crazy there at the end. Definitely the caution came out at the right time, right place. Game out there, you want to thank you for the victory?
I got to thank Brendan McGee for putting on the league, and I got to thank Rento Fortune for sponsoring us and helping us out here with the funding.
No doubt about it. Well, there you go, putting it in victory lane tonight here at Daytona, Brendan Howell. All right, I'll tell you what, the guy right there definitely happy. Well, folks, if you missed that one, go back and watch it again because that was crazy there. High speed, high power here, the High Bank Super Speedway at Daytona. It was hitting 240, almost 250 mile an hour. Next week, we got Dirt Legends here at Winstel Cup. So if you like dirt action, there you go, dirt racing. Until then, tomorrow night, well, we got Sim500 Monday Night Money Winner Series. Those guys, man, are kicking it still in the trucks. Until then, everyone have a good night.